Hello students, welcome back to AriserTalent. I am your maths teacher Arpita Sharma and we are studying the very first chapter of this 9th class and which is number system. Yes, so what were we talking about in number system, students? About the number line, right? And I've told you then in this lecture we are going to plot some specific numbers on a number line. Okay, so have a look at that. Visualize 3.765 on the number line. Now you will be having this number line. Okay, from 0 it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and here it is -1, -2, -3, -4, -5. Now I have told you this is the number 3.6, then 7, then 6 and then 5. So 7, 6, 5 basically. This number will lie on this scale. On this scale the number will lie between 3 and 4. Okay, so now I have to magnify this part on the number line. So just magnify it. Okay, so I am here going to magnify this 3 and 4. So there will be 2 points. This point will be 4 and this point will be 3. Okay, now the division will be like 3.1, 3.2, 3.4 until 3.9, then 4 will come. Okay, you know all this. Okay, now the number will lie somewhere here. So we magnified it and we are here to find out the exact location of this number 3.765. Okay, so that will be something half of it. Okay, so here it will be 1, 2, 3, 4 and then 5, then 6, 7, 8, 9 and then 10. So that will be 3.1. After 3 that will be 3.1, then 3.2, 3.3, 3.4, 3.5, 3.6, 3.7, 3.8, 3.9. There is a difference of 0.1 in each and every term on the number scale. The last one will be 3.9 plus 0.1, that will be 4. Okay, so the least count here is 0.1. Now the number is 3.765. Now this number lies between. If we talk about this, the number will be somewhere between 3.7 and 3.8 because number is 3.7 and something. So it will be from 3.7 to 3.8. Right? Now what will we do? We will magnify this 3.7 and this 3.8 again. So after magnifying it, I will be having these 2 points. What are the extreme points? This is 3.7 and this is 3.8. Now I am having middle to something right here. Okay, so there will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and then 10. So 10 division as usual. Now there will be 3.7. Here the difference was 1, here the difference was 0.1, here the difference will be 0.01 obviously. So 3.7 plus 0.01 will be 3.71. So here it will be 3.71, then 3.72, 3.73, 3.74. The number is lying between here. Okay, 3.75, 3.76, 3.77, 3.78, 3.79 and the 3.8 here. Now again we are having this number 3.765 and which will be belonging to the 3.76 and 3.67, sorry 3.76 and 3.77. Why? Because the number 3.765 lies between two. Okay, so that will be between 3.76 and 3.77. So 3.66 is here and 3.76 is here and 3.77 is here. So we will expand this portion. Okay, now we know what to do. Because the number lies somewhere here, we will magnify it and we will draw this line here. Okay, now here you are having 1 point and here you are having 2 points. So you will be having the same process again. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Okay, so just start counting here. This first one is 3.76 and the last one is 3.77. Here the difference was of 1, here the difference is 0.1, here the difference is 0.01. So you all know that here will be the difference 0.001. Okay, so 3.76 plus 0.001 will lead you to 3.761, then 3.762, then 3.763, 3.764, 3.765, 3.766, 3.767, 3.768, 3.769 and then we'll be adding 0.001 here and we'll be getting 3.77. Now our number is 3.765, 3.765. This is our number, alright. So this is our number here. Now it's clear that after getting 1, 2, 3, 4 steps of this number line, after magnifying it 3 times, we'll be getting the value which is 0.3. Okay, they'll be having 3 places after decimal. Done with that question? Okay, so do what? Note this question completely and then we will be going forward to the next category. And that category is what? That category is repeating kind or non-terminating but reoccurring types. Okay. Okay students, after that question, you are going to solve this question. Visualize 4.26 bar on the number line up to 4 decimal places. Now the number is here students, 4.26 bar. Now that means what? 4.26666666 and so on. Now the question is asking you for 4 decimals only. You don't have to look at it of 6666666 because it's an endless process. You just have to mark till the 4 decimal places. Now 4 decimal is after decimal, first place, second place, third place and fourth place. So actually I have to mark for 1, 2, 3, 4. That means 4.2666. So how many times I have to magnify it? 1, 2, 3, 4, simply 4 times. Okay. So with the very first line here I'll be having it as 0 here, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Then I am having is like -1, -2, -3 and -4. Again to remind you, each and every section of this number line will be equal to each other. Okay, that means their difference will be equal. Okay, and you have to do it with a scale, with not with free hands like I am doing on blackboard. Okay, so you have to do it with proper scale and pencil. Now I am having this 4.2666, that will lie obviously between 4 and 5, right. So I have to give 5 here also. So I am going to magnifying this one. Okay, so I'll be magnifying this one, and there will be our line, and that's a little bit inconvenient. So we'll draw it again. Okay, that should be the line. Okay, so between 4 and 5. Now 4.1 I'll be starting, and 4.9 will be the points. So basically it will be going to some half here. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. So again we are having this 4 here and 5 here. Now we have magnified this 4, 5, so that will be 4.1, 4.2, 4.3, 4.4, 4.5, 4.6, 4.7, 4.8, 4.9. But the value is 4.2666. Now 4.2666 will lie definitely between 4.2 and 4.3. So now I have to magnify this 4.2 and 4.3. Okay, 4.2 and 4.3. I have to magnify it. Okay. So here it is. So that will be your 4.2, and here it will be your 4.3, right or wrong? Now after getting this 4.2 and 4.3, I will be having this 1, 2, 3, 4 and that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and that will be 10. Now that will be 4.21, 4.22, 4.23, right, then 4.24, 4.25, 4.25, 4.26, 4.27, 4.28, 4.29 and then 4.30 or 4.3, right. So now the number again is 4.2666 and that will lie between 4.26 and 4.27, isn't it? So 4.26 and 4.27 are of our concern. 26 is here and 27 is here. So here the value will be lying here. Now we magnified it and find out that value is lying here. Then we magnified it and find out that the number will be 4.26 and 4.27 will be lying here. So again, one magnification, two magnification. Okay, so again we have to magnify it, and there will be this scalar as extended scale. Now again that will be 4.26 and that will be 4.27, right. Now this is a tedious process, I know, but you have to do it anyway, because this is the process by which you can get your marks. Okay, because this is so easy to understand, but it's time consuming. So that is 4.261, 4.262, 4.263 and 4.264, 4.265, 4.266, 4.267, and just you can write the next counting here. The concern is the 4.26 and 4.27. After that 4.2666 will be lying between 4.266 and 4.267, isn't it? So we will have this 4.266 and 4.267, and the value will lie here for sure. Okay. So now what we have to do, the final step, or should I write complete here, 4.268, 4.269, only 2's are remaining. Okay, anyway, and then this final step, now we will be having this 4.266 here and 4.267, 266 and 267, right. So now we will be having 1, 2, 3 and 4, then 1, 2, 3 and 4 here. Okay, so that will be 4.2661, 4.266, 4.2663, 4.2664, 4.2665, 4.2666. Now you know the answer. Okay, 4.2667, 4.2668 and 4.2669. Now you can easily tell me that, ma'am, here it's our answer, which is 4.266, right? 4.266. The value is here 4.266. So that will be your value. That will be the exact place on the number line where your value will lie. So this is the process. Now it's specifically up to 4 decimal. If you have to write it to the 5 decimal, you have to extend it one more time and then you will get. Here the difference was simply 1, here the difference is 0.1, then 0.01 and then 0.001 and then 0.0001. This is the difference. Okay. So note this and we can move forward to the next question. Noted? Okay. So after that, operations on real number, addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. We are going to now study about the operations on real numbers. Okay students, now you will say to me that, ma'am, what are you talking about? We know how to add, subtract, divide and multiply, or multiply and divide. We all know that how to do the division, the multiplication, the subtraction and the addition. So why we are actually even having this slide. So now I am not going to tell you to add 5 to 5 and get 10, or just to add 5.275 to 10.268 or 6, let us suppose this is number, or I am not going to tell you to multiply 7 multiply 2, or I won't be giving you some division like 7 by 2. Okay, these are not the cases in this. Okay, we need to talk about some more numbers, because real numbers are including not only rational but also irrational numbers like root 3, root 5, root 2 and so and so and so. So, we have to work on that also. If a rational number sorry, if a rational number is being multiplied, divided or added or subtracted to a rational number itself, then the result is always a rational one. But if a rational and irrational is a combination, or what if the irrational and irrational are the combination, like there will be rational number, okay, and then you are going to add this to some rational number, then the resultant will be rational number. Your answer will be always a rational number. Now, if you are subtracting it, again rational number minus rational number, again rational number, okay, then you are multiplying it, a rational number to a rational number, it is going to be always a rational number. If you are dividing a rational number to an rational number, will it be a rational number always? Maybe it may be rational or irrational too. Why? Students, always rational number divided by a rational number will be what? Like if you divided 1 by 7, you get some value. Now, if you are dividing some values to some values and you are getting this number 0.83471389 and so on. In this particular case, if I tell you to just reverse the process, and put it in a P by Q form, if you can do this, this is a rational number. So, that means this should be also a rational number. Now, if this is non-terminating and non-reoccurring number, that means that cannot be converted into P by Q form. That means rational number divided by rational number is always a rational number. No need to worry. This is about rationals, that if a rational and a rational are taking, if we are taking both the rational numbers here, then the resultant will be always rational. But if you are going for an irrational number and a rational number, the outcomes will be different. If you are going with the two irrational number, the outcome may differ. Okay. Likewise, if I now tell you to multiply root 5 to root 5, what will it give to you? It is giving you a 5. Root 5 multiply by root 5, two irrational numbers. Okay, two irrational numbers are giving you a rational number. But if I am telling you to multiply with this root 5 by 2, okay, and that will be giving me 2 root 5. So, I am having this irrational and rational combination and getting a irrational number. Now, I am having this root 5 multiply by root 3, both are irrational, but in this case also I am not getting a rational number. Here I was getting a rational number, but from this I am not getting a rational number. That means if I am multiplying them, the result may be rational, the result may be irrational. Okay. In both case, if I am multiplying a rational and irrational, then the value can be rational or irrational. You cannot be certain about it. Okay. And there will be some properties also, will be dealing with them. Now students, look at it carefully. Root 2 plus root 5 is equals to root 7. This is totally wrong. This is wrong. Root 2 plus root 5, that will not be going to be root 7. You just can't add them, but you can multiply them, like root 2 multiply by root 5 will be equals to root 10. Now this is right. Okay, root 2 plus root 5, that means if you will be going to add two roots, there will be no addition, there will be no something a particular common term for these two. But if you are multiplying two roots, if you are going to multiply two roots, then the digits between the digits in the roots will get multiplied. That is, if I am talking about root a multiply by root b, that is going to be root a multiply by b. This is clear to you, students? Okay, note it. And we will be doing some questions also, students, and in these questions we are getting something like let's suppose root a minus root b, and in upon I am having a, and now I am going to I have to simplify it. Then my priorities are like this, that in the denominator there will not be a root. This is a basic funda. Then in the denominator there will be nothing like a root, but in numerator it may be. For that, what will I do? I will multiply the opposite sign of this. The opposite of it, that means here only the opposite sign. The minus here and plus will be there. Okay. So root a plus root b. I will multiply in denominator and numerator both, and then we will solve the question. To do this step, by doing this step, what will I have? I will be having a number here as a square minus b square, because this is a and minus b and a plus b. So, I will be getting a square plus minus b square. So, I am getting the root eliminated here from here and here. So, basically the idea of this, that I will be having no roots in denominator. It may or may not be present upside, but it should not be, ideally it should not be present in the denominator where when I am solving a question. If it is not possible to eliminate it, it is okay, but if it is possible to eliminate it, then you can go for that. Okay. So, if you want to copy that, you may. So, these are the some process we are talking about. Now, in our next, because you have to just go through the roots you have been studying in your previous classes. Now, we have to do some questions like adding, subtracting roots, roots equation. In that particular thing, you have to just study it well, revise it well when you have done some questions based on having roots in that equation. So, we will be solving this particular question, but not in this lecture, in our next lecture. Till then, take care, bye bye.